Hi guys, I'm Leanne and this is my weight loss channel. Welcome back if you've been here before and you've been following my journey. If this is your first time here, then welcome and I hope you enjoy following me along on my journey if you so choose to do. It's been my first proper week on Slim World and I thought I'd give myself a little bit of a talking to, reflect on my week and see how I've got on. So I did actually join 2 weeks ago. My weigh day's on a Thursday. I had been doing my own thing for a bit and I was quite comfortable with that, but felt like I needed more structure. So I bit the bullet and went to Slimming World, signed up for 12 weeks. I got a free book and I just thought it's maybe what I needed now. Now, the first week I didn't have the Slimming World app. I had to just go on what I knew before, although some things have changed, so I found it a little bit difficult. I also found the first week really difficult because I couldn't really track what I was eating. I kind of did. I did it on the Fitbit app, but I was like really inconsistent with it. Although I was on plan and was doing absolutely fine, I don't know, the structure that I crave from Slimming World, I don't feel like I really got. I did continue with my intermittent fasting. I no longer eat first thing in the morning. I generally eat about 11, 12 o'clock. I do allow myself a cup of tea sometimes, but my first week was a little bit up and down and like finding my feet again and doing a bit of what I was doing before, and I don't feel like I was fully like focused and going in that structure that I crave from Slimming World. I don't feel like I got in the first week. That's not Slimming World's fault really, although I do think it would have been better if like my consultant would have helped me with my app like on the first sign up, but it is what it is. My first week was also a little bit inconsistent because from Friday, I was off plan, kind of like Friday I did all day on plan and then the evening I didn't, just because I was going away to Copenhagen. Not Copenhagen, that's where I'm going next. Where did we go? Brussels. And so Saturday, Sunday, I won't diet while I'm away, like on a little mini adventure. So I wasn't on plan for like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'm going to say, because Friday night I did have a Chinese, although it made me sick because it was too heavy. Which I was fine with, I was prepared for. In my head, I kind of thought I shouldn't have signed up on that week because it's kind of a wasted week. But then I thought, if I don't sign up now, I'm going to keep like putting it off. And ultimately, I think going to Slimming World and group, it's good for a reset. It keeps you focused. You get support from other people in group. And I get weighed on a set day at a set time. And I like that consistency. So this has been my first week back properly on plan. I did spend 20 minutes on the phone to Slimming World technical support who helped me sign onto the app. They were really helpful actually. I'd been putting it off because I was really busy at work, but actually it was really fast and the woman was so friendly and lovely. So if you have any issues like online, if you're an online member, or if you go to group and you have any issues, don't put it off, just ring them. They answered so fast, and the issue, she went through and sorted out my card number, my PIN, everything. She was really good. And I was on there, like, it didn't take long at all. She was really friendly, really nice, and I can't complain about the technical support that I received. I think they were really good. And she even after she'd sorted it all out, she's like, if you have any other problems, please just don't hesitate to ring us straight away. We'll sort it out. We'll work as best to do whatever we can. And I thought that was really nice. Like, that was actually really nice. So if you've got any queries, I do think it's quite reassuring to know that if you just contact them, like if you go on the app, there's the contact info button, you press on it, it rings, and I was answered within seconds. It wasn't fast at all. It wasn't slow at all. It was really fast, and I was really happy to do that. So this week started like on Thursday for me because that's when I get weighed and it's like a fresh week. And do you know what? I have got from it what I wanted. Group was really nice. I've met some new friends, some new members that have started since I last went. I had a lovely warm welcome from the old members that are friends and I'd actually really missed. And the group was quite informative. She went through some of the changes in the app about healthy bees and she held up like little like measurements of oil and gravy and things, and she kind of highlighted where maybe people are undersinning or underestimating what could end up leading to weight gain. And I suppose like as a one-off, if you did that, it wouldn't be that bad, but I think continuously and consistently underestimating your sins and your healthy A's and B's could actually result in a gain, and you're not losing as much as what you want. So I found it really interesting, especially because I've not done Slimming World consistently and to the book for quite a while. I found it really useful, like meeting. I didn't win the raffle. I didn't win Slimmer of the Week. I only lost £0.5 my first week, and I was okay with that because I was definitely expecting a gain after being off plan for like 3 days. I only got like 3 days off plan and then 3 days on plan, and then I got weighed. I was actually expecting a gain, so to lose £0.5, I was over the moon. Now, I started my, if you've not been here before, I'll do a quick catch up. I started my journey at 25 stone, 1.5 pounds, and that number sticks in my head solidly. I never forget that because I nearly died when I got on the scales when I first started. And then last week I got on the scales and I was 17 stone 3. Fine with that, like I said, it is what it is. I am £19 in debt because when I stopped Slimming World last year, I put on some weight and I was on like massive, like I'm saying massive debt. I didn't put everything back on, but more than what I wanted to. And to pull that back down and only be £19 in debt, I am quite okay with that. So that's a quick catch up of where I am. If you guys had forgot, I started like a size 24, sometimes 26. And now I'm gonna say 16 to 18 because I'm in most 16s. But because I carry bottom half really heavy, some like 16 trousers don't fit me. Which am I right with? I'm doing a lot better than when I first started, and I'm quite okay with that, feeling quite upbeat, feeling really positive. Along my journey, I have done a lot of like mental health work because I really do I'm a solid ambassador for weight loss being a mind game. And I think if you just do a diet, I don't think long term you make changes, and I don't think you identify your triggers, your previous traumas, I just think your head's got to be in it. And I think it's really, really important for you to look at your behaviours, not just with food, because I think everything in life congeals in. Like if you've dieted before, if you're on a weight loss journey, you know if you're having a hard time in life, that impacts on your ability to be healthy, exercise and make choices. People emotionally, especially prevalent in women, but I do believe men do too. So I do think that's an important aspect. So I am back on my journey and it's been my first solid week on Slimming World. And I'm gonna be honest, I've done fantastic. Because my internet's really rubbish at the minute, Virgin is down, so I have no home Wi-Fi. My mobile data is at although I've got unlimited, I've used my data allowance, so it's like on a slow upload, so videos aren't uploading on time, which has put a delay on me keeping you guys up to date with whether I am. And yeah, that's a bit rubbish. Although I am uploading while I go to the gym, but sometimes they don't upload while I'm there. I don't know why, because I'm on their Wi-Fi, but I'm trying my best. I've been going to the gym consistently. I've not got like a set program. I've got less issues with going to the gym now, because again, if you followed me along, you'll know when I first went, I used to cry when I came out. I was really overwhelmed and I had massive anxiety around it. I've had a bit of exposure therapy where that's concerned and done a bit of reflection with myself, and really and truly nobody cares what I look like at the gym. And me being so overwhelmed and self-conscious and having issues with not knowing what I'm doing and feeling really stupid, I've kind of shoved aside. I'm doing what I feel comfortable with. I have a Fitbit watch that I try really hard to get 10,000 steps. Sometimes it's more, sometimes it's a little bit less, but I'm not killing myself over that. As long as I'm moving and doing more than what I can. And this week has been brilliant because I've made myself go to the gym after work. I've run up and down stairs twice instead of going up and down on once. I think I've done well this week. I do think being in Slimming World, eating healthy, having that focus, has made me focus on all areas. So I think that's been quite motivating in terms of activity levels. And I think they do come hand in hand. When you're eating better and you feel like you're making progress, where that's concerned, it's easier to be motivated and have your mind into the fact that you're going to the gym, just go and do half an hour if you can't do anything else. So yeah, it's been really good. Eating wise, like I said, I've not done a day in a life with me. I know I've been asked to, and what I eat and like do that. I will do that when my internet is back resolved and I can upload videos better. But until then, I think it'll kind of be lost because I can't upload on time. I wish I could for you guys right now, but I promise that is something that I will do if that's something that you're interested in doing. What else have I been doing? I've read more because the internet's down, so we have no telly, which has been fantastic. I started reading a J.K. Rowling book, which I've done like a book review. A Nelson DeMille book, which was fantastic. The J.K. Rowling autobiography I hated, so I quit with that. I'm not wasting my time on a book that I don't enjoy. And now I'm reading a Danielle Steele book, which actually I'm really enjoying, and I read loads of last night. I went in the bath. I'm doing a lot more self-care, and part of that is having this like downtime for myself to read a book. It's nice. I escape in that world of books, and I kind of ignore Oliver, and he's doing his watch thing, so that's brilliant. And it seems to relax me better. I seem to be sleeping better, although my mind's been overdrive thinking this week about goals and targets. So I think while I'm asleep, which is a little bit weird, but does anybody else do that? I've drunk loads more water than what I usually do and drank more herbal teas. So I've replaced out a lot of like the milk that I'm having. I have gone on 2 meetups with friends this week for a coffee at Costa, and I had an Americano on all occasions. So I feel like I've reduced the calorie and sin intake there. I do have a skinny latte sometimes when I go to Costa, but do you know what? Feeling really motivated, I was absolutely fine not doing so. Food-wise this week, I have generally had lunchtime. I'm having eggs in a lot of different forms. I generally have boiled eggs if I'm really busy, but I also have omelettes and poached eggs and all sorts. Like, I eat eggs. They're really good. I'm vegetarian, so I don't eat meat, and I find them a really good, easy, fast protein intake that does keep me full, and I'm having them for like lunch. I have my eggs delivered by a local farmer, and it's working out fantastic because I've always got this reserve of eggs. So if I've not had time to go shopping and stuff, that is easy to hand. I made myself a vegetable like casserole in the slow cooker. I chucked in loads of veg. That lasted me 3 days. It was fantastic. I had it with some Yorkshire puddings one day, vegetarian sausages twice. And then I had it on its own. I made it into a soup as well, blitzed it up one day for my like a snack kind of thing. I am not really snacking in between meals. I've had stir fry with corn, and I'm not having the sauces. I've skipped the noodles, although I did have a few noodles one of the days, but in general I'm skipping the noodles. And really and truly, I had an egg salad one day. That is what I've been eating. So pretty boring, I suppose, but it's actually really healthy and it being really simple. There's plenty of speed food in there. It's not being complex with like sins and stuff. Throughout the week, I have had 2 skinny whip bars, which weren't healthy bees, so they were 3.5 sins each, but I only had them because I didn't cook my boiled eggs properly and they were runny, and I can't eat runny, like snotty boiled eggs. That is just not for me, so I ended up binning them. Then I needed to get to work, so I quickly picked one of them up. They are only 80 calories. 3.5 sins on the app. Now I've got the app, and that is all I've really had. Do you know, like a couple of days. I am not really bothered about snacking. My taste buds have changed, and I do think with doing a lot of work on my triggers, like reading helps me from not snacking because I'm that engrossed in a book, and for some reason I don't link reading a book with having a snack, so that's perfect for me. I have a cup of tea. Whereas if I was sat watching telly, I've got a tendency to automatically want to eat, or a film. That is something I'm working on and reflecting on, and I have got a hell of a lot better than what I were a couple of years ago, but reading's really helping. I've had a bath every evening, a circular bath, even if I've not washed my hair. That's like relaxing, a bit of me time. And again, it kind of like, I've got this routine on an evening where I've either been to the gym, been to work all day, I clean the house, have something to eat, I go in the bath, I have a circ with some nice bubble bath, I moisturise all my body, I then put some nice clean pyjamas on, I get myself a cup of tea or herbal tea, I sit with my book, I read for a couple of hours, get warm and snuggly, and then I'm off to bed. And that routine seems to work. Snacking and food does seem to have disappeared out of that routine, and that's helping. So tomorrow is weigh day. Because I didn't know I was going to join Slimming World, I've actually booked in a client at 9 o'clock. So my usual weigh-in at 9 o'clock I can't go to. However, there is another Slimming World group that I can go to at 7:30. That is a freaking early morning, you know, considering I'm at work all evening as well. But I'm going to try my best to get up, go, do that, and then go to work. I would like to stay to group, so I'm going to a group that was the first consultant that I started with, Caroline, who I've not seen for ages, and I really enjoy her. It'll be nice to see her and catch up. And that'll be my weigh-in tomorrow. Am I nervous? No, I'm not this week. I'm quite... My perspective of weight loss at the minute is I'm not massively restricting. I am not stressing about what I'm eating. I'm trying to correct behaviours rather than like stick to plan. Now, I am sticking to plan, but like I'm not making... I'm going to say excuses. I don't think they're excuses. And if you crave having a snack, then have a healthy snack. And I'm not like saying that that's a bad thing, so there's no judgment. But for me, I want like treats, food treats, to be linked more with one-offs and like experiences and part of like, I don't know what the right word is. So do you know, like when I go away on a city break, I want to experience their culture, so I don't mind coming off plan. Do I want to sit in that house and eat a bar of chocolate? I want to get out of that habit. If I went out for a meal and it was somebody's birthday, I'd like to be able to make an okay choice, not like overindulge like I did in Brussels, and have like treats or things off plan and not be stressed about it. But you know, like on a mundane day-to-day thing, I don't want to have treats and that be part of my routine. I want to get out of that habit because I want that to be something that I carry with me like long term. That seems to be okay with me now. I don't know how that'll work out long term, but I hope that that is something that I can incorporate. I'm off to the gym, as you can see. I'm going to be catching up on YouTube and trying to upload... trying to upload, you know, like what I've got there ready to be uploaded, which has been sat there for like 3 days, some of the videos. As to whether that'll happen, I'm unsure, but we can but try. So I'm off to the gym. That is my catch up of my first week pre-weigh-in video of first week on Slimming World. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you're having a fantastic week. Let me know how you're getting on because it does help me stay on track. You guys do motivate me and keep me going. So if you're new here, say hi, let me know how you are, if you feel confident and okay doing so. If you are one of my I'm going to call you friends because I do feel like some of you are friends. There's one of you guys, she's called Dormouse and I call her my little mouse, and she wasn't very well and didn't comment on my channel for ages, and I genuinely like missed you. There's loads of you guys that do comment and keep up with me, not every time, and that's fine. I know life gets busy, but I do genuinely miss you if you're not around. Say hi and let me know how you're getting on. And just because your stories also help me as well, and it keeps me motivated and focused, and it's just nice to catch up, isn't it? So if you feel okay doing so, and if you're new here, please do join in the comments and let us know. Well, just say hi really and let us know how you are. Anyway, I'm going to get off because if I keep procrastinating, then I will never get to the gym, will I? And then I'll never get my steps in because I have actually got quite a busy day today. I'm working this evening till about 7. And I've got stuff to do before I go to work. And I've got parcels to pick up for my niece's birthday. And I've just got a list of things to do. So I need to get on with drinking my water and get to the gym. Gym's really good for drinking water as well. It keeps me motivated and getting down my water intake, which is cool. So think thin. Fingers crossed for tomorrow's weigh-in. If you've had your weigh-in this week, let me know how you got on. If you want to, obviously if you don't want to, that's fine. But please pray for me because tomorrow's weigh day and I've been really good. I don't mind if I've only lost half a pound, but I would like a loss. Have a good week.